What? I don't even live there. The complaint says there are piles of construction debris, old vehicles, and possible hazardous waste. I'm required to inspect. If the violations are confirmed, you'll face fines starting at $500 per day. I drove up that afternoon with my phone recording. The property was pristine, well, except for the 96 houses Cassandra had illegally built. No debris, no vehicles, nothing. Rick Paulson met me at the entrance, clipboard in hand. He was about 50, sunburned, wearing a county vest. He walked the perimeter, checked behind the houses, took photos. Finally, he came back shaking his head. There's nothing here. Someone filed a false report. Who filed it? He checked his notes. Anonymous tip, but it came through Mrs. Whitmore's office as a concerned citizen complaint. So she's trying to get me fined for violations that don't exist on land she's currently occupying. Rick looked at me for a long moment. Off the record, I've inspected 6 Whitmore projects. Every single one had complaints filed against neighboring landowners right before construction permits were approved. It's a pattern. He handed me his card. If you need a witness statement, call me. I drove home with that card in my pocket and rage in my chest. Cassandra wasn't just stealing my land. She was trying to bury me in bureaucratic quicksand while she finished construction. But what she didn't know, what nobody knew except Lydia, was that every move she made was digging her grave deeper. By Christmas, 84 houses were occupied. Families hung lights, kids built snowmen, and I had a court date scheduled for January 12th. January 4th, 8 days before my court date, I got a text from my daughter Emma at 11 p.m. Dad, did you get arrested? Someone posted on Facebook that you're harassing families in a neighborhood. It has 300 shares. My stomach dropped. I opened Facebook, which I hadn't used since my divorce, and found the post immediately. It was pinned at the top of the Boulder County Community Watch group, written by Cassandra herself. Alert! Local man Dakota Flint has been stalking our family-friendly Ridgeline Heights community, taking photos of children, making residents feel unsafe. He claims to own our neighborhood despite clear legal title. Boulder County Sheriff's aware. Please report any sightings. Protect your families. The comments were a dumpster fire. People calling me a predator, suggesting I belonged on a registry. Someone posted a photo of my Silverado with the license plate visible, captioned, "This is his truck. Stay safe, everyone." My hands were shaking so hard I could barely type. I called Lydia. She answered on the first ring. I saw it. Don't respond. Don't comment. Don't defend yourself. She's calling me a pedophile, Lydia. My daughter's crying. My son called asking if I'm going to jail. I know, and it's defamation, and we're adding it to the lawsuit. But if you engage, you look guilty. Let me handle this. Her voice softened. Dakota, this is what desperate people do. She knows we filed. She knows her attorney's seen your evidence. This is a Hail Mary to discredit you before trial. It's working. I've gotten 12 messages from people I went to high school with asking what's going on. Good. Screenshot everything. Every share, every comment, every message, it's all evidence of malice. I spent the next 3 hours documenting the post's spread. By midnight, it had 847 shares. Someone had created a hashtag #StopDakotaFlint. I didn't sleep. The next morning, my boss called me into his office. Martin's a good guy. Ex-Navy, ran the structural engineering firm where I'd worked for 14 years. He closed the door, which is never a good sign. Dakota, I got a call this morning from a potential client. They Googled our firm and found a situation with your name attached. My chest tightened. The Facebook post. Yeah. He rubbed his face. Look, I know you. You're solid. But this client's a school district and they're nervous about optics. They specifically asked if you'd be on the project. And you told them no. I told them you're on personal leave pending resolution of a legal matter, which, effective today, you are. He pulled out an envelope. Paid leave 2 weeks. If this gets resolved, you're back immediately. If it doesn't... He didn't finish. I took the envelope. Understood. Walking to my truck, I passed Jenny from accounting. She'd always been friendly, brought cookies at Christmas, asked about my kids. She saw me coming and literally crossed to the other side of the parking lot. That's when I understood what Cassandra was doing. She wasn't just attacking my legal claim, she was attacking my life, my reputation, my job, my ability to exist in my own community. I sat in my truck and called Lydia again. They're destroying me, I said. I just got put on leave. People are crossing the street to avoid me. I'm filing an emergency motion for a temporary restraining order against Cassandra. Defamation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, interference with business relations. We'll have a hearing Monday. She paused. But Dakota, you need to understand something. This gets worse before it gets better. If you want to walk away, I'll negotiate a settlement. You'll get something, maybe $500,000. You can move, start over. I thought about Grandpa's note. Don't let the bastards take what's yours. No, I said. "We finish this. Then buckle up, because they're going to hit harder." She was right. January 7th, someone spray-painted pervert on my garage door. I filed a police report. The responding officer, not Torres, someone older named Patterson, took photos with the enthusiasm of a man filling out a DMV form. "Any idea who did this?" Check the Facebook post going around, probably someone who believed it. He wrote something down. "We'll increase patrols in your area." That night, I slept with a baseball bat next to my bed. January 9th, 3 days before court, my lawyer Emma called crying. Someone had sent her the Facebook post with a message. "Your dad's a creep, and everyone knows it." I drove to her apartment in Fort Collins, found her on her couch with her roommate, both looking at me like I might be radioactive. "Dad, just tell me the truth. Are you really stalking people?" I sat down and explained everything. The land, Cassandra, the lawsuit, the houses. Showed her grandpa's deed, the tax receipts, Lydia's court filings. Emma read through them, and I watched her face change from fear to fury. "So she's lying about everything?" "Everything." "Then we need to fight back." "Lydia says we wait for court." Emma shook her head. "Dad, you've been playing defense your whole life. Divorce, work, everything. Just once. Hit first." I didn't respond, but her words stuck. January 11th, the night before court, I got one final message. It was from a number I didn't recognize. "Drop the lawsuit or everyone finds out what you really are." I forwarded it to Lydia. She texted back immediately. "Perfect. Bring your phone to court tomorrow. We're going to bury them." The Boulder County Courthouse smelled like floor wax and recycled air. I met Lydia in the hallway outside courtroom 3C at 8:45 a.m. She wore a navy suit that probably cost more than my truck, carrying a leather briefcase that looked like it